Hello everyone, welcome to what I hope is the first of many Oculus Rift videos. You will have to excuse me on how this sounds and looks. This is my first time giving this a shot. It's sort of odd given that the microphone I have would encourage me to speak forward, but obviously my head is going to be kind of moving around sort of by the very nature of how this works. Also because I am running on a single monitor setup, it's just a little bit janky in order to get everything set to go. And I have to expect at one point I am just going to straight up knock my microphone over because I don't have a good sense of where my hands are. This is the Rift Coaster demo, which is pretty famous at this point. It's running in on the Unreal Engine. It's not made by Epic. That's different than the Citadel demo. I think that's what that was called. Oh, see, told you. Knocking my microphone. I think that's right. Oh. Man, if this is what we're doing, we're checking out normal demos that I've seen a million times before, then imagine what's going to happen when... Hands up. When we're doing Spookin' with Scoops. We're not going to check out any of those horror demos. That is something we will leave for Spookin' with Scoops. But this is mostly just like kind of a proof of concept. I wanted to run through a couple of the demos just to see how this works and have a reason to use my Rift kit. So why don't we... I assume I'm looking at my webcam. Why don't we let's look at some other demos. Oh, we are doing all sorts of trial and error when it comes to learning how to record these games. For example, if you run 2 Oculus Rifts at once, or 2 instances of a game that uses an Oculus Rift, the second time, it won't detect it, and you'll just be sitting there wondering, why can't I play the game? So this is Proton Pulse. This is actually when I showed my wife the Rift. This was her favorite game by far. So you tilt your head around to move this little dot so you can understand that your face is kind of controlling the reticle. Start. And you're sort of playing a version of Breakout. So you kind of bounce the ball back and forth. Look at me, I'm so good. Trying to hit it off the corner. Oh. Requires some real nuance, and it's not like I haven't played a variation on this type of game a million times before, but there is definitely something unique when you're doing it with your face. I don't know, there's just something, it also is like, just very Minority Report about like going, next stage. Let's see if I can get through. See if I can get through this demo without knocking my microphone over. Boom! Next. Oh, I'm ready. Readjust my headphones. Oh. This is one of the games that just feels very intuitive right off the bat from a mechanical perspective, as opposed to a lot of the Rift demos being very much just about putting you in a space. Putting you in a space and then being able to look around that space, and that being where the awe comes from. In this case, it's just, yeah, I get it. I move my head around, that moves the block, then I send things back. Oh, you know it. Oh, now it's moving. Okay, gotta gain a little speed. Oh, sorry, microphone. I need like a warning. It's like beep, 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 Patrick, you are about to touch your microphone. Or as I was kind of pointing out to myself, this would be an instance where having a lavalier mic would be really useful. But I don't, so we work with what you got. Oh, boom! Nailed it. Alright, let's check out one more stage. Oh, this one's getting wild. Getting wild up in here, son. Okay, I got it. Oh man, this really is like a breakout. It's a little tough to judge the angles sometimes. Oh! Ah! Alright, regain control. Bank it. Nope. Also a game where the 3D, I imagine, could come into great effect. It doesn't seem to be either played up, or the dev kit doesn't allow it to be played up nearly as well as I think it might be able to in some sort of final version. Come on. Oh, well. As I try and grab this last one, because one of the things I'm noticing in the demos where you are constrained to like this one viewpoint here, where I'm not getting a sense of like, it's very common in Oculus games, especially with the dev kit, because of the way it does the motion tracking, that you'll become nauseous very quickly. I have not become nauseous at all in this one, despite moving my head around very quickly. Come on. Bank it. Oh, this is just like when you play Breakout and you can't get that one damn thing. What happened? Oh. Oh, great. All right. That's Proton Pulse. That is easily my favorite demo that I've tried out so far. Why don't we move on to the next one? I guess I'll quit. Alright, this is actually take 2 of me trying to do this video, because I thought it was funny when I knocked over my microphone the first time, and then I did it 3 times. So, hopefully, I've moved my microphone away from me, and I'm just going to try talking louder. So this, you can just knock the shit out of stuff. The reason I keep knocking my mic over is because you have this real sense that, like, you can move around, and even though me moving forward and backward doesn't really change anything, it becomes extremely difficult playing these Oculus Rift games to maintain a sense of self, where you are relative to the actual real world. So I kind of got to keep reminding myself to move backwards. We're going to knock those fuckers down. You're not staying up there for long. Huh. Come on. Bring the whole house down. You just swing and swing and swing. Oh. Like, how can you not think this is hysterical? You can download this yourself. You can play it with a mouse, but I can't knock that, I guess. Knock that up. Hey, why don't you just stay out of my way, buddy? I'm Dumpy the elephant. I'm gonna take out these aliens too. I don't care if you're Mexican aliens. Well, you kind of look like you were wearing sombreros. Maybe I prejudged you, aliens, but aliens don't mess around. Oh, and whoop. Ah. Well, don't hit your microphone, Patrick. Just causing endless mayhem right here. You got away this time. Oh. Be cool if there was a hot. Whoa. Are we in Halo? Hey, buddy. Get out of here, Dr. Robotnik. Kind of looks like the creature from. There we go. Bring it on. I got you. The mayor from Nightmare on Elm, or not Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas. And things are just getting buck wild in here. Everyone get out of my way. This is just a really excellent example of how the Rift can do some pretty amazing things. Wow. Things are not going well in my Elephant City. Seems like there's a 5-star chase happening. Aliens are invading. Things are ooh. But like the last game also sort of has you not worrying about player movement, and instead you just worry about looking at the world around you, and it's really difficult to talk about these games and play them at the same time. I know that's a common complaint, but this is especially true. But the fact that your head represents the mechanic in some way, where in the last game you're the reticle and you're using that as a shield to bounce off a ball that's bouncing around the arena, and this, it's just this kind of flimsy, why are we flying? Oh no! Oh, this really is like Independence Day. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Take me. Well, you know what? Take me away. Oh, is that popcorn? Oh, wow, I really am going to throw up. Somebody save me. Somebody save me. Thanks for playing. Well, thank you for letting me play. This was one of the finalists in the Oculus VR Jam that was run for Indiecade. I really hope there are more VR jams, because that's where a lot of the most interesting stuff has come so far. I think I'm talking into my microphone now. I am. And but by having the elephant, like the fact that you can see like it sways, it also makes it so that you don't have to worry about precision as much. It's more just about like you're looking in a direction and things are going to happen as a result, and the inconsequential actions are actually a lot of fun to watch happen. So you're not really frustrated that maybe everything's not going exactly the way you want it, because it sort of doesn't matter. Okay, let's move on to the next demo. So this next one is also from the VR Jam that took place for Indiecade. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. CS? Cease? Trying to get this rested on my face correctly. Let's go ahead and do the tutorial. I believe this is one of the grand prize winners. So you better be an impressive video game. I'm judging you right now. Oh, buddy. Okay, that feels weird. Oh, boy.
Welcome to CyberSpace.
Okay.
Within this software, you are untraceable, and you have the ability to hack any server on the net. You have been contracted to collect classified data from a target server. This data is protected by several layers of security. Your task is to break through that security.
I got it. You don't have to worry about me, sir.
Represented as nodes. Your first priority is to gather money. Some nodes contain much more money than others. You can identify them by watching the data being passed between nodes.
Okay.
High-value data is shown in yellow. Identify the node that is primarily sending out high-value data.
Got it.
And enter that node by looking towards it and pressing the A button or up arrow key. Nodes are protected by security programs. If you look down, you will see that you have a security exploit available, which is referred to as a hack.
Okay.
Look towards a security program and press the A button or up arrow key to fire the hack.
Oh, buddy.
Once you hack a security program, it will try to grow and take over the node, while the other security programs will try to destroy it. Once all the security programs are gone, you will capture the node. This will give you control over the node's financial assets. You can use this money to purchase extra hacks. Purchase a new hack now. You can also purchase viruses. Purchase a virus now.
Oh, so demanding.
Good. Now, press the B button or down arrow key to exit the node.
Getting out of this node.
Viruses can be used to capture unprotected nodes, but you can only install a virus in nodes that you have already captured. Look at the node you just hacked and press the Y button or space bar to install the virus.
Okay.
The virus will travel outwards, capturing all unprotected nodes. Unfortunately, the blue node is protecting the others with a firewall. You will need to hack the blue node manually. Enter the blue node now.
I apologize for not really saying very much right now, but I think you all are clearly as captivated as I am right now.
Larger nodes contain much more money, but are also more secure. You need to use your hacks aggressively.
Okay.
It's best to fire several hacks at a time, and to use them on the programs that are isolated from the others, so that your hacks have time to gain strength.
Ah, got it. I win. I beat the game. I am a hack master.
But you will need to pursue the data through 3 secure networks before you can capture it.
Aww.
A few last notes before you begin your first real contract.
Wow, the rest of it's still down there.
First, you can turn around using the joystick or the left and right arrow keys, though it will usually be more comfortable to physically turn your head.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that
Second,
again.
you do not need to capture every node. Your only goal is to get the target data. Your payment depends on how quickly you can collect it, so don't waste time on trivial hacks when you can capture a larger node. Lastly, if you forget anything in this briefing, you can pause and review by pressing the start button or escape key.
It's a little strange. A couple of games do use a gamepad in collaboration with the Oculus Rift, and those can be a little difficult to wrap your head around because you cannot actually physically see the controller. You would think that wouldn't be strange because you don't exactly look at a controller when you are playing these games, but when you play a game normally on an Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. But there is something to knowing it's there that is lost when you put on the Rift headset. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on. This so far is really damn cool. Ah, that is a really goofy sensation. We keep... Bleh. Also, I'm finding it difficult to speak when I use the Rift for whatever reason. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe that's a symptom of it being Friday evening. I think Unprofessional Fridays is probably starting right about now. Wish I was hanging out in the chat talking to bros, but I'm just hanging out in the Rift. Okay, so... You want to identify... Wow, holy... Do I want to go to that one? I don't know. Oh, I gotta stay here. I don't think I'll be able to defeat this. I don't think I got enough stuff on that. Security 5, security 2. Okay, we got things coming in here. Let's try this one. Alright. Did I get it? Okay. No clean 1.2. No, I can't do anything right now. Wow, you actually have to look down at the spot in order to pull it off. Grow big! Capture that. Got it. I forget why I want to buy hacks. I mean, either way, I can't do it. Let's buy a virus. So then I back out, and I can apply that virus. Oh, that would have been way more useful here. Sorry, now I gotta look all the way over here. Oh, I don't think I got it. Fudge. Boom. Master hacker. Virus. Okay, back out. Infect my pretties. Okay. Oh, okay. If I buy... Okay. So if I go in to here, buy a hack... Right? Okay. Bought a hack. Now I go in here. I guess I don't need to here. That should be enough. Just enough. Security 15. Let's try this one. Ooh. Nope. I think I need 3 for that one. What else we got going on here? So that one was security 6. Want the ones where the yellow is flowing into. Okay, so once the sequence begins, you have to kind of stick with it. Come on, buddy. Ah. All right, I think we kind of get the idea of what's going on here. I'm at this point now just gonna sit here and keep playing this. But yeah, this is a phenomenal. I can see why this won the Jam Award. This is something else. Ton of fun to play. Feels like a fully formed idea that is made just for something like the Rift, as opposed to just sort of grafting on an existing experience. You know, I know that people are interested in playing Team Fortress 2 and other things using the Rift, but this is the kind of stuff that I want to see more of. This is the kind of stuff that feels like it couldn't exist anywhere else, and even if it could, it wouldn't be nearly the same experience. So why don't we check out one more before we wrap this up, all right? All right, so the last demo we're going to check out, and I know there are plenty of other Oculus demos out there, and there's so much more to see, but we can only do so much in the first volume. This is Undercurrent. I appear to be in a submersible. Okay, if I move the left analog stick, I can kind of move my guy around. This reminds me of one of my favorite sequences in BioShock 2, when you actually get to sort of walk around on the sea floor. Or do you do that in BioShock 1? I don't know. The sequence in the BioShock games where you walk out on the sea floor are some of my favorites. Okay, so I can steer it with my head and then move forward with the stick. And then I can sort of use the right analog stick to sort of realign what is forward facing for my head so I don't kind of get completely warped. Alright, let's head over there. Oh! I appear to be outside the craft. Am I a guy? Oh. Okay. Whoa. Maybe there's something else going on here. I don't know if there's a path I'm supposed to be going on or not. That doesn't seem like where I'm supposed to go. Alright, now we head back here. Woo! I bet we're supposed to go this way. This one is proving to be slightly disorienting for sure. Man, it's an airplane. Is this lost underwater? It was a dream all along, wasn't it? Holy shit. All the different parts of the plane. Or different planes. Oh crap, is that a shark? Oh man. I wonder if I can go and see it. Be careful what you wish for, Patrick. Oh, shit. There's more sharks. I wonder if this is just like a playground, if there's actually any sort of narrative element to this. Oh man. I'm in danger, guys. It's not looking good for me. It's not looking good. Alright, let's see what's over this ridge before we bring this to a close. Oh. Oh, we gotta see what that is. Holy crap. Maybe those are just getting kind of dropped down from the... Maybe that's not actually something scary. Okay. Alright, well I think that's going to bring this first round of checking out Oculus games to a close. Please feel free to provide any feedback. I tried to flip the webcam around so that it would more accurately reflect my head movements. Let me know if that's something that I should flip the other way. I don't know. I'm new to this. If anyone has any tips on how to capture this stuff in a better way than I'm currently doing now, I would appreciate it. But I definitely want to keep you guys abreast on the crazy stuff that's happening with these Oculus demos. I didn't want to wait to the consumer version because I wanted to be here and mess around with stuff like this. And I can already say it has been well worth the trouble. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more of these. And we will definitely be revisiting this. Well, actually, tomorrow. You might be wondering, hey Patrick, there were some pretty cool horror games people have been talking about for the Rift. Why wouldn't you check those out? And I would just say, why don't we wait till October 1st? So, I will see you guys tomorrow.